Virgo, hello. Welcome to your 5 till 16 January reading, general love reading, how love affects your life, how your life's affected by love. Take what resonates. If you're on a cusp, please look at both readings to get a better understanding. But this is for Virgo, so Sun, Moon, and Rising. And if you don't know what those placements are, have a look down below in the description. There is a link that says free natal chart that actually gives you an idea. Alright, so we're going to start off by drawing for you an oracle card, Virgo, and then we're going to do your tarot and end off with another card, a message from the moon for you. Alright, for those of you that do follow my channel, and I do appreciate it if you do, you will see that there is a mid-December till mid-January reading that I did for you on my main channel, H and Great Life. You also get to see all my beautiful thumbnails over there that my friend makes for me, and there's a link for it in the description that says AC Digital Marketing Solutions. Now, when I did the Leo reading, there was a very strong sort of Virgo presence in that Leo reading. And the oracle card that I drew for Leo is exactly the same oracle card as I'm drawing for you, which is willing release. Okay, so I feel that for you, Virgo, there might have been a situation that you were, I won't even say holding on to, it was just somehow present, in your life, and you may have distance yourself from the situation, from this person, from this energy, from this connection. It's almost like you needed to know and understand how it feels if this person is not in your life, So it's almost like, say when you've really got, a true affinity for someone or connection, and you need to be sure, almost like, can you live without this person? There needed to be that sort of separation, and I do feel initiated by you, maybe I didn't even realize what you were doing, to see how you might feel without this person in your life, because you wanted to make sure that this thing is authentic and it's it's sort of real. It's not just you sort of chasing after the wind and seeing how that feels. So you needed to be sure. Alright, let's do your tarot, and then we're going to clarify. So we're going to look at your recent past, in other words, what brought you to where you currently are. Then we're going to look at your current energy and what is coming towards you. Okay, so yeah, you didn't want to repeat a past mistake. You didn't want to do sort of like the same. Now, I'm going to say this to you like this. There is there is some unresolved business. Interestingly enough, again, same thing with Leo. There is some unresolved business in your past. Be it with a person, be it that you haven't sort of, given back their stuff, or I don't know, whatever you're going to do with it. Burn it, put it in the trash, send it via a courier. There's some physical aspect that hasn't been taken care of yet here in the recent past, which sort of kept you hesitating. And it's almost like you may have been dealing with someone that you have very authentic feelings for, but somehow it's almost like you couldn't bring them into your space, or into a certain area of your space, because they would see things that you weren't ready for them to see, and that you weren't ready to completely let go of them. Okay? So that's in the recent past. And it was a very stressful situation for you. Okay? One more card, okay? Oh, okay, nice. Alright, so showing you the cards that you have. So this is the recent past, which is what brought you to where you currently are, which is that Nine of Wands. Okay, so it was like, yeah, there, that's sort of how it felt for you for things for a while. And then where you currently are, Ace of Wands, you pretty much made up your mind. You made up your mind. Okay, going forward, There's that Virgo energy back again, Nine of Swords, worrying about things. And the card that I was motivated to draw for you initially, Ace of Pentacles. So definite divine intervention here in the deck, I mean in the reading with two aces, because aces are divine intervention, okay? So you got your past things cleared up, so fantastic on that, you know, kudos on that. And then, so going forward, you know, there's so many things that you are worried about. There's so many things that you are concerned about. I don't know, it somehow feels like there's this concern that this person may leave you. All right, so you've accepted this person in your heart, but it's almost like the full commitment is not there just yet, because there's a concern that this person may leave you. And one way or the other, they surprise you. It's almost like they're helping you with a startup or something like that, you know. So there's something in your life that feels lacking. I don't feel so much you. So before, you may have had feelings where you yourself didn't feel 100% worthy of this connection. You've healed that past. You know, this is what brings you to this current beautiful energy. But you are concerned about other things, the materialistic things, the life things, the things that, it's almost like the responsibilities that you have, you know. Family, kids, ex-spouses, siblings, parents, that sort of thing. All right? Even like an animal shelter, something like that. Let's clarify. Let's look at this recent past. Let's look at this Nine of Wands. So, they sent you into some confusion. Okay. Righty. So, you've got the King of Cups. This is now clarifying the recent past, that Nine of Wands. So, you've got the King of Cups. You have got the Nine of Wands again. So, this is the Nine of Wands with the Nine of Wands. Okay, and you've got the Queen of Swords. And this, when these cards came out, this Nine of Wands, the clarifier, initially sort of went upside down, and the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords, sorry, went on top of it. So you know, it's not like there weren't some real feelings here for this person. There actually really was, but it's almost like you realize that you had to find and work at, you know, establishing that healing within yourself. For many of you, you weren't quite sure what it is though. Like, you knew you had to do the healing, you just weren't so sure what it all sort of, you know, actually entailed. So you had to really do that inner sort of exploration, because the feeling was there, you know, for this person, for this connection, for this readiness for love. You know, whether there was a person or not, it was there. But you also realize that if this was meant to be, and this is where this willing release initially came in on the start, if this was meant to be, then it would come back to you, you know. But there were, you know, this could be childhood issues, abandonment, abuse. There were those issues that actually affected many areas of your life, all areas of your life. And so you really realize it was time to put in the work to overcome that. All right. I'm going to draw a card for this double Nine of Wands that came out here. Just clarifying that. And I actually want a jumper for this one. So let's see. There we go. Three of Wands sort of came out like a little bit on its side over there. The Three of Wands. So you really thought, you know, all the indications were there that this is your person, but you needed to be sure. All right. You needed to be sure. You needed to sort of test the waters. And when I say test the waters, it would be, you know, that sense of, let me see what it would be like if I'm without this person, if I show them my worst. You know, you really put them through their paces. And so for the current energy, we're clarifying the Ace of Wands, you've got the Ten of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. Let's get one more here. So, current energy, Ten of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands. So this is you really let go of the past, really letting it go, really setting it free, really ridding yourself of that, that holding back energy. This is you moving into stability, something that you might have worked for really, really hard is coming to pass, maybe some unexpected promotions, moving forward in life. Really, 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 really nice. So, and this is what happens when we are ready for love. When we accept it in our hearts, beautiful things start to happen, you know. And so this is you where you are at the moment, being very ready to sort of step forward and sort of let this person know that I'm ready now, you know. But in the same token, there's a lot of mind concerns, there's a lot of, and I'm going to call it that, overthinking taking place. Sort of like, what if they kind of say, like, who do you think you are? Like, you know, and look at what's at the bottom of the deck, the Hanged Man. So a very sort of Virgo energy there, letting you know that everything is in divine flow. All right, everything is in divine flow. You are exactly where you should be at this particular point in time, so it's safe for you to feel the feelings that you do. Okay, let's look at this Nine of Swords in the energy coming towards you. So remember, we are clarifying the Nine of Swords. So in the Nine of Swords, the energy coming towards you is the Wheel of Fortune. It is the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is clarifying the Nine of Swords. Okay. So abundance is really already here for you. A lot of unnecessary thinking. Things are definitely turning in your favor. Wonderful things to look forward to. It's almost like this person's just waiting for you to say something. You know, give them some sort of indication. You might have rejected them before, even if you didn't sort of outright did it, you know, by your words, actions, non-actions, that sort of thing. I feel that for some of you, you play dumb, and it actually really hurt you to do that, because you also knew there's like there was a sense of separation, or is a sense of separation between the two of you at the moment, so you're not sure how to get things back together again. There's that type of sense. Okay, so even if you're seeing each other, there might have been a period of non-communication, maybe still is. I feel like that has sort of come to an end, but it's almost like, you know, you may have sort of friend-zoned this person, and now you want to unfriend-zone them, but you're not sure if they're going to go for that, because now you don't want them to re-establish your spot in the friend zone. Okay, so let's look at this Ace of Pentacles for your what's coming towards you. I feel that your person is making an unexpected move that gives you the assurance that you are looking for, and they may not actually even realize that they're doing it. Okay, so we've got, let's just move this. Just the way you like it. Three of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Eight of Pentacles. Definite opportunity for something new here. So somehow your person's doing something which shows you their willingness to go forward with this connection, even though they may not actually realize that they're doing it, which gives you a lot of hope. And you actually, it's sort of like you're getting, you know, there's a desire here for things to go very sort of romantic, sort of old school, those things that sort of make your heart flutter. You know, you want all the beautiful things, and especially if this are coming back, I feel it that it's you know, you want to have the period that you sort of like together, and that you are dating, and you go to the next phase. You want the pretty sort of pictures and the sunsets and the picnics, and you know, all those beautiful things. You want to feel appreciated, and Ace of Cups, bottom of the deck. You are getting your divine love. You are getting everything that your heart desired. everything, and so much more. So beautiful. Wow. And you know what, Virgo, if that's what you want, claim it inside your heart. Claim it inside your heart. And you know, if it resonates with you, I would appreciate you liking the video. I always welcome your comments. I love reading comments. I've got a thing for it. And let me know where in the world you are. I always love to know that. Like, I'm in Cape Town in South Africa. I'd like to know where you are. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I invite you to do so. Remember to hit the notification bell if you do subscribe to the channel. Those are too many cards. And let's get you a message from the beautiful moon. Okay, I'm just going to take the top one. It says, oh, new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. Okay? Work through your fears, which is basically what your reading was, you know, all about. I'll see you next time.